अर्जुन उवाच नष्टो मोह स्मृतिर्लब्धा त्वत्प्रसादान्मयाच्युत स्थितो अस्मि गतसन्देह करिष्ये वचनं तव. Hello friends, this is the 73rd shlok of the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says Arjun Uvach, which means Arjun said, Nashto Moha Smritir Labdha, which means delusion is destroyed, gained memory, Tvat Prasadan Mayachyuta, which means by your grace, mine, O Achyut. Sthito Asmi Gat Sandeha, which means situated in conviction. I Karishye Vachanam Tava, which means will act by your words. So here Arjun is replying to the question of Sri Krishna, wherein Sri Krishna asked him whether his delusion of ignorance has been destroyed or not, or his you can say hypnotism of ignorance has been destroyed or not. So in regard to that, Arjun over here is saying that yes, my delusion is destroyed and I have regained my memory by your grace. Now I am situated in conviction and I will act by your words. So basically Arjun is saying that yes, I have understood what you have said, and I will now act by whatever you have told me. Now the important thing that we have to notice over here in this shlok is the point that Arjun is making with regards to his memory, wherein he is saying that I regained my memory. So this point is something that is very deep over here in this shlok. So we are all living in a in a state of hypnotism, wherein we have deluded ourselves. So this hypnotism basically equates to us losing our memory in terms of forgetting who we are. So we have all basically forgotten who we are, and we are now living a false life thinking that we are something that we are actually not. So we think that we are limited beings. We think that we are just this body, and this body is a very small being situated in this large world, who is just has a limited power, limited capacity, has limited joy, has to bear a lot of sorrow, and all of those problems that we all think. So we are all feeling very sad, we are all feeling very tense, we are all fearful, and the reason for that is because we have forgotten who we really are. If we were to be retold who we really are, what our true nature is, how awesome actually we are, then all of this sorrow will be destroyed, but we just have forgotten it. So that is what Arjun is saying over here, that I have regained my memory, I now know who I am, and I now understand what your words are, and I will act by your words. So he has basically regained his memory. He has understood who he really is. He has now understood that he is not this body. He is the divine being. He is present in everybody, and everybody is present in him. He is one with the divine. He is one with the Supreme Lord who has created this entire universe, and therefore he is this entire universe. He is now identified with that, and when one gets identified with that, then that is actually what is liberation. The person then becomes liberated because he realizes that what he was thinking him to be, his ego, that he is not, and all the actions that he performed thinking himself to be an ego, those actions were all get dissolved. Basically it's basically like when you are in a dream, all the actions that you are performing there in your dream, the consequences of all those actions get destroyed, or they just disappear as soon as you wake up. Similarly, when a person realizes that he was acting in a dream, he was acting under a delusion, under the hypnotism, then when he wakes up from that hypnotism, all his actions get destroyed, all his actions just get melt away, and they all get destroyed. So that realization is what frees him from all of his wrongdoings that he was performing under the effect of delusion or under the effect of hypnotism. So this is what is the liberation, when one realizes who he actually is. When that delusion is destroyed, when this delusion is destroyed that I am this body, I am this ego, I am father of such and such person, or I am the husband of such and such person, and these are all my duties, and this is my house, and this is my country, and all of that, when that identification is destroyed, when the person knows that all of this is hypnotism that I have created for myself, then he is liberated. And again, understand, this does not mean that that person stops being a good father, or stops being a good husband, or uh, stops taking care of his property and everything. That all doesn't stop. All of that still continues to be like that, but a realization in the background is there that this is all not me. They all belong to me, but I am not them. So the problem is that we get identified with these things, and these things are not something we are in control of. So when we are not able to control it, then we feel sad. We love ourselves a lot. We love ourselves a lot, and we want to love all of these things. We get identified with all of these things, and when we are not able to, control them, then we feel sad. So when a person realizes all of that, he basically wakes up from this dream, and although all of these things are still there with him and he still takes care of them, but at the back of his mind he knows that they do not belong to him, and he does not belong to them, and that is what liberates him from all of these things. So in all, basically, when Arjun is saying that I regained my memory, that is what it means, that he realized who he actually is. So that was the message of this shlok. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.